right now, Jordan. Jordan, for Halloween, we have a very special Halloween-related announcement. Jordan,
Ooh.
Spooky Jordan, he's here to announce. Jordan, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what,
Ooh.
Jordan? You know what? Cue the overly intense trailer.
Hello everybody. Um, this what you're watching currently is not our regular podcast, Spur of the Moment. We wanted a platform, a format to talk to people we find interesting. In a maybe more condensed, less intense version of what we normally do. So we're calling this Spur of the Moment Conversations. And Riley is very kind. We have to thank her tremendously for being the first one to come chat with us. That's a local bridge where we live, so we're really grateful. You're the first. I'm gonna call you an influencer because you certainly have influenced me. So
I would say the first brave soul.
first brave soul.
They're gonna teach you a lot of formal that you don't even use a lot, yeah.
That makes
Actually, by the way, the farthest person we've ever spoken to.
True.
Yeah, you are on the other side of the world. One way to begin a discussion about Scream, and that's to ask, what's your favorite scary movie?
That's really hard.
Correct. I'm so bad for this. My other friend, I'm affectionately known as the problem on her podcast for this exact thing.
Can I say if you have to bleep this out, that's fine.
So this is where we say I might probably maybe cut this bit. No, I'm not gonna cut this out. I'm not gonna cut any of this out because I don't feel like cutting anything out this week. Yes, that was the trailer for me and Jordan's new series. I don't know what we're calling it. Spinoff. Something. We're calling a Spur of the Moment conversation. We wanted a format where we could talk to people, anybody doesn't have, you don't have to be famous or an influencer or anyone. We just want to talk to people.
Basically, we can have them on, and instead of having to do our regular format, we can talk about a specific movie or something that they want to talk about, and it just kind of allowed us to have it be more freeform and a little bit easier.
And it's not gonna be a weekly thing. It's gonna I ideally would like to get people frequently enough that I could turn it into a weekly thing, but for right now it's just gonna be when we can get people. And yet Briley was so cool. She was so awesome. We had a great conversation with her, not just about movies. We talked about the Scream movies. We talked about Japan and being an influencer, although I don't know how much of that you guys are gonna see. But it's gonna depend on how if I need to cut anything out. But I'm currently editing that. That was the trailer for that. That's gonna come out this Friday on Halloween because we talked about the Scream movies. It felt natural. But that is all to say that we want you.
We want you.
So if you have a thing that you want to talk about, a movie, a television show, anything, if you're making a project, if you just want to get on camera, if you're like, hey, I've always wanted to start a podcast and I'm nervous about talking on camera, you can come talk on the camera about us, come talk on camera with us, and it won't be weird like this.
Oh yeah, and the other big difference between what we do here and that is not live.
That is not live. That is
So
100%
if you say something where you feel like you have stuck your foot in your mouth and you don't want it to be on, that can be edited out.
You say, Justin, cut that, and then Justin will cut that.
So that's one of the big differences.
There's no real structure to it. I mean, I'll try to keep to the topic. It's as freeform as you want it to be. It is very flexible. This has now become a pitch. We can work around your schedule. You don't have to do any. The beautiful part about a spur of the moment conversation is we want it to be easy. That's what we want. We want you to be able to just slip on a pair of headphones.
I mean, we always want it to be easy, but that is even more easy than the already easy.
But yes, we and you don't. Again, we're not looking for anybody famous. or anything.
No.
Although that would be
Anybody
that would be cool.
anybody that wants to come on is free to come on.
Yeah, if you're like, hey, those guys look like they're having a fun time podcasting, but I don't know that I can commit to watching movies. That's cool. That's the beauty of the spur of the moment conversation, is you don't have to have seen it. As long as you're vaguely familiar with it, I can work with that. We can work with that. So email my email for the show. Email itsjustinsbusiness@gmail.com if you want to be on it. But more importantly, check out the pilot episode. Again, we want to thank Riley so much for, I don't want to call her a guinea pig. I think I said at one point in the episode, I said, I didn't want to say you're like a guinea pig in the email, but like she was really
She was the test subject.
She was a good sport about being a test subject in regards to this. We're still figuring out the format. I have at least one more guest lined up for it that I'm excited to do that. It's gonna be different than this. That's the thing I know for sure. That's the thing I want. Again, we wanted a vehicle where we could just, we saw Haley talking to Goofy, and we were like,
how do we do that?
We want to talk to Goofy. Yeah.
How do we do that?
How do I do that? And we always ever expanding. We want to expand this. I believe in this. I think we could do 1,000 different versions of this. So that's that spur of the moment conversation. Ideally coming weekly, maybe monthly. We'll see. We'll see how she goes. But that
whenever we can.
First episode is this Friday. This is now
excited.
Get excited.
Get excited.
This is now the extended version of the promo that is now going to go up. I didn't want to put the promo up early until I played it here. I wanted this to be the exclusive place you saw the promo. And if you're listening on Spotify, go to the YouTube channel. Seriously, if you're listening on Spotify, all the eight of you, I'm assuming you're already subscribed to the YouTube channel. But if you're not, you should. There's all sorts of,
because then you get to see Justin's terrible goatee.
No, the goatee looks, it's fine.
And
I had
agree with
compliments on it.
And agree with me that he needs to get back to growing that full beard.
I'm growing
better.
I'm growing it back. It's coming back. And if you want to see the full beard, you're gonna have to tune in to a spur of the moment conversation.
Yeah.
Premiering this Friday. I am so excited about it. I'm excited for you guys to see it. It's fun. It's a different vibe than this. It's an entirely different vibe.
And I don't know if we're gonna, I assume on that one we will, but maybe when you put up the trailer, you should start tagging her.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm gonna put up the, I tried to keep the trailer down to a minute, and then I realized I'm not gonna attach music to it, and shorts can be over a minute. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let the full trailer be its full length, and it can go up. I'm gonna use the whole song. That's exciting. Get excited. Oh yeah. Get excited.
Excited.
That's it.
That's it. Excited.
It's cool to be sponsored by our own selves this week, Jordan. Moving on.
So